Hello everyone, and welcome back to Cruiseco Casts. Now tonight, instead of a cast, that's the one, I will instead be bringing you a demo review supplied by Benoz of SBS, a Demoman, I believe. So we're going over a Demoman POV tonight. Let's let this bad boy up and see what's what. Alrighty. Pro Violet, interesting. Oh wow, that's hard. Sweet. Better. I can hear now. Alright, let's do this. Cool. So, really forward in that rollout. Good to fall back. Now, I think that rollout there, I'm not a fan of doing a jump on the rollout, simply because that just forces you to, like, it just puts you in a really bad position. If you go that far forward, you just get jumped and forwarded and take a lot of damage. So you're now 3 down, so you've got to give it like a cap, so just back off, back up. Good. Looks like you hold in corner. Okay, holding in corner. Bad idea because, well, that. It's exactly why a bad idea. Yeah, that's like getting stuck in like Death Corner or Granary. It's just, you're just locked into a really bad position where it's really easy for the other team to take position against you. So you gotta make sense. You gotta make some kind of Hail Mary play on theirs. Just bomb their medic. That's really all you can do. Why they're giving you the ground, I don't know. But fuck it, take it. If the other team gives you ground, just take it. Now that's unlucky. Okay, your medic's back down again. That is unlucky. So that heavy by now. They've got the cap, so you just gotta back up. Just back up. Sit passive. Wait for them to push. Just force them and run. Right now, what you want to do is you want to force the Uber as they come in and then run. Or you can give up the cap completely. What else? So right now you're not really doing much. I haven't got any sticky traps up to try and help that force along. You're not putting any spam. You can see, I can see from the kill feed there's stuff happening. You've done nothing. You need to do damage, son. You're a Demoman. Do damage. Okay, so medic's back up. That's good. So they're coming in there. So make a pop and run. Make a pop and run. Okay, they're popped. Now run. Run. Good. Okay, your medic has to survive this. He's slow getting out, but he survived. He would have died against a better team, but hey, Div 6. Don't you love it? Okay, so now you have Uber advantage there. What's that? About 40%. 30-40%. Okay, so you want to go with that. So there's no reason for you guys to really be this far forward now, because all you have to do is just sit back in your spawn, build up Uber, and then repush. Because right now it's gonna the same thing gonna happen again. I bet. There's that soldier there. You get right on top of the medic. You've lost a scout. Scout's really forward. Yeah, building around that corner is just such a bad idea because of everything just happened there. You lost a scout, and you took a lot of damage, and you came probably, I'm guessing you would have come very close to losing your medic. Alright, so don't waste the Uber. Gotta go now. Go. Okay, soldiers going in. Good. Other soldiers, scouts. Go! Medic, what are you doing? Pop, go! Okay, now jump Benoz. Okay, yeah, that was not your fault. You did what you could. But your entire team was so slow pushing that Uber that you wasted your entire advantage. You had roughly 30%, possibly more. And that was all wasted because you didn't push it. And that's bad. And on that fallout too, you probably would have actually died if that team was better, because they chose to shoot the Ubered medic and soldier instead of the un-Ubered Demoman, because good team 2012. Alright, so I'm not sure what you're doing now. Kind of chilling, hanging around. You've got no medic, you're not doing anything. You're just kind of, yeah. Just kind of that kind of indecisiveness. I'm guessing there was no real call on what to do there. But worst case scenario, if you're unsure, just run back and ask what your call or what's going on. So what happened there was just kind of like caught forward-ish, like in a really spammable position with no support, no medic or anything, and you won't really do anything. You're just kind of chilling and spamming, and that just gets you killed. That gets you killed whenever that happens. Alright, so you're progressing forward, doing it a bit good. Now back up, die. Okay. So what happened there? You got the ping on the Demoman, Rubilicious. Back up, wait for your team to support you, and then go. team was choosing to build Uber instead, so you could have just backed up there, gotten back to like your doorway, your cliff, or whatevs, and told your team to get their asses out there, and then just go on with that Demoman bench. And then you chose to sit there and build Uber. You just went forward and died. And then again, they were walking into stickies. That was a good idea. I probably wouldn't have gone that far forward. Probably would have tried to work the left, because in any situation you don't really want to be in when the Ubers are going on in a situation where it's even. You want to avoid molting as much as possible. Go on left side, hang further back, whatevs. Either way, yeah. Walking into stickies, lol. So I'm really not liking this rollout. You got to jump there. Okay, so doing some good damage. You are doing some good damage. You got some kills, so get forward aggressive. Cool, jump. Should have jumped. Yeah. Their med went down, that was good, I guess. But you probably could have gotten more kills there if you had bombed. I guess it wasn't really necessary once you get the mini pick. Okay. Very late reaction to that jumper. My guess is that wasn't called by your team. Because I know this remember you saw you put a sticky down on the ground, so my guess is there was no call like soldier left jumping, bomber left, or anything like that. There was nothing like that. So we were just kind of left high and dry. Yeah, that's unfortunate when that happens, but it wasn't your fault that you died there. It was your team's.
Point is being captured.
You have sticky traps, that's good. Okay, so your medic's down though, so they have the Uber advantage. So same thing again, do you want to make them pop and then fall out? And look, they're starting to get aggressive now. Vikers are down, that's nice big by a sniper. So they haven't had to pop yet, that's what you want to do now, you just want to force their pop there. You got unit down, okay, never mind, you can go. Just go now, just go, get aggressive, get aggressive. If you have big player advantage, doesn't matter, they have rebar. That means to force it, there it is, cool. Now start backing off. And now, push. Push, 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 push. Okay, yeah, 3-player advantage, and chose to fall out. They Ubered, yeah, but, like, you didn't have to fall out back to spawn. All you could, like, really, all you had to do there was just, like, fall out to your cliff, and wait for the Uber to run out, and then re-push off that. By giving them that much ground, they just took that free ground that they really shouldn't have had, and they used that to get a kill on you. Your medic survived, and that's the main thing, but, like, you shouldn't have died at all. Been able to push much earlier. So you've been holding Uber for a few seconds now. Alright, cool, so Uber in now, jump. Jump, 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 jump. Jump. Lordy. Yeah. If damage output is really being hurt by you're just not getting aggressive when you have the advantage of the initiative. You have the reason to go forward, and you had the Uber advantage. You had your multi, you were invisible. They were sitting back and passive. You could have just jumped forward, gotten onto their cliff, and you probably could have tagged the medic. But you can see that they got the Uber and just repushed. Yeah, you probably could have prevented that from happening if you jumped to their cliffs. Go search, go search, go search, go search, go search! Yeah! Medic! Big search too strong! Alright, so I've lost track of players now. Okay, so I'm not sure, you're pushing, you're holding, what are you doing? I'm not entirely sure what's happening right now. Same thing again, it's like, this is the same thing as holding back in the corner, they can just jump into you. And there you go, you got forced in a really bad position, so now you have to jump. Now you have to jump them. Good pick on the Demoman, now jump. Why did you not jump? You had the sticky in front of you, but you didn't jump, and now you're very lucky to survive. Yeah, you could have killed both of them very easily if you jumped again. That's going to be a recurring theme with this demo. Yeah, 6 traps going up, speed. They may stay alive, you popped. They now, once again, they have Uber. You could have killed that soldier with those stickies. It's been dead. They're now dead, son. Dead, why would you? M2. There's Ubered. There's Ubered. Yeah, they popped and he ran. I'm not sure when they popped actually, because I didn't see that. I saw walk around the corner and move guys. So I'm assuming that was a late pop on their part. Yeah, I guess. I don't know what really happened with that. Like, they pushed in and yeah. Long day, guys. Okay, so. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, that wasn't your fault. Yeah, your team. I mean, you win anyway. It's not that big a deal though. They put him with 2. That was pretty Hail Mary play by them. But yeah, and that didn't mean anything. But still, it just wasn't your fault. Just so you know. Okay, so you're gonna get jumped or forwarded or something this time. Okay, let's have a look. So you're back enough. You're on 20. Okay, you got dropped down to less than 100 and you have to back off now. So your team's getting aggressive. You want to walk forward now. You want to support the damage. Support them. They're sitting really passive. Get aggressive. Like, both teams are sitting passive, so you have to get forward now. There goes a pick. Now go, 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 go. Forward! What are you? Forward! Okay, there's something there. Still. Forward! Okay, you lost 2 now. Good reaction to that jumper. But, yeah. So passive. So very, very, very passive. It's not that this team isn't aggressive. Actually, no, that's exactly what it is, actually. This team isn't aggressive. That's actually exactly what it is. You're getting advantages and you're pushing them either very slowly or not at all. And when you are given ground, you're not taking it. All this other stuff that, like I pointed out so far, it's all just fitting together. Ignore the sniper. Fuck the sniper. What's he going to do? Kill these guys. Okay, now run. Good force. Good force. Now run. Run. Good. Okay, take it down and go forced away. That's unlucky. That's you die a little inside every time I see that. You really do. Okay. Yeah, you did the right thing there. Dropping out was good. Yeah, Uber was forced. You came in. You were in there. You forced their pop, and you tried to run, but you were denied by their team. But no, you did the right thing there. That was good. That was good. But again, holding on that cliff, that it was just working against it so hard. Like Demoman is just making it so easy, getting jumped. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And I think he's just going to keep doing it. So what happens now? Ubers should be relatively even. If you can keep Surgeon alive anyway. Yeah, so you're forced out there. Yeah, that really shouldn't have happened. Like, they just got really forward into you. Yeah. It's getting caught in that kind of situation is just really bad. Because you're in a situation where you're neither pushing nor holding, and they're just like, and they're just using like the solidity of their position to actually be able to use it again, to be able to push with it and do damage. Okay, so you have Uber, the Kevos are going in to force their pop is my guess. Good play, but you're holding in the wrong spot for it. And now Surge is Surge. Okay, now you have Sin's down, now go. Run forward. Press your W key with much gusto. Or you know, don't, whatever. Now Storms is down, that's 2 down. And you're forced in a bad spot because your other soldier went MIA. Yeah, so your Uber is wasted there. Yeah. That's funny. Vehicle standing close to the center, shoots him and dies. Ah! Lol, vehicle. Okay, sorry. That was just funny. Yeah. That, holding in a bad spot, yeah, you're trying to re-push, but you had no defense on your medic. From what's happened so far, I get the feeling that medic defense is just being relegated to whoever's with them at the time. And that's just not true at all. Medic defense is the responsibility of the whole team. If something is jumping your medic, your entire team should be like doing what they can to try and help. And that doesn't seem to be the case so far. It seems to be just like whoever's there is left to deal with it by themselves, and that can't happen. That has to change. Otherwise, your medic is going to keep dying. So you've got the cap, and you're holding really passive. Nothing is getting done right now. The only person that needs to be there is your pocket. Even then, that's not necessary. You have Uber. You can afford to sit somewhere else. That's a good spot, but like, yeah, you're just not doing anything right now. You're just sitting passive, no stickies are going out, not putting any spam, no rollers, not contributing anything, it's just a waste. So yeah, stick you guys out. Good, he forced a melee, that was good. That was a good force, that was a good force. Your force comes in there, you go, okay. Yeah, you ran back. Got the pick there, but you can jump now, but you chose not to. Okay, 2 mistakes there. 3, I guess, everything you count the scout. Focusing him, that's really not your job. Okay, that's just an example of a giant snowball of things going wrong, based off one little tiny mistake. So what happened there was you got a good late counter pop, and you should have been looking to move forward, but you ran back away from your medic. Your medic went forward, he was doing the right thing, you ran back, wrong thing to do. So as a result, a soldier jumped you, and you know you had to spend time dealing with him. By the time your medic got back to you, your Uber was nearly over, and you could have jumped forward, but like you didn't really have much Uber left, and sorry, it's left. Okay, so by not running towards your medic there, you're in a position to get aggressive into them. So you had to spend time to do with that soldier instead. Your medic came back really late. Oh, crit pretty interesting. Oh, I got to kill. They popped anyway, doesn't matter. And focusing on the scout on the left. If you'd been forward, you wouldn't have had to deal with that. But yeah, okay. Well, quick thing to note: dealing with scout behind the Demoman is not your job. It's not your job. It's just not. Unless it's up in your face, like it's not your job to deal with that scout. Your job is to deal damage to the combo, to the other team's Demoman, to pressure the team out to deny ground. It's not to deal with a scout who's behind you, behind the team. It's not. Yeah, it's just not your job. Okay, so their player's down. Get forward. No, you're choosing to give it up. Okay, it looks like it was 5-5 there, if I'm not mistaken. So ground is just being given up really easily. Like you're just backing off really early. Like you're getting really far forward, and then you're just backing off way too much. And now you're in a similar position where you've been the last few times, where you're just like down players. You're just kind of chilling out there anyway. Granted, you're in a better position now because it can be harder for them to jump you. It's a better spot if nothing else. But still, not as good. What you should be doing now is just trying to... You got respawners up now, so just want to try and muscle your way into the cap and just get frags. Okay, now you can go. You can go now. You have respawn advantage. Go. 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 Just... Go. Bucle's down. You got snipes. Okay, now you don't. Yeah, respawns play a huge part in Viaduct. When you're trying to push into the cap, having the shorter respawn time pretty much means that any kill you get, even if it's a 1-for-1, any kill you get is like, it works out in your favor. And that was odd. I'm actually just gonna pause here and just talk about that. Where's my mouse, guys? Ah! Yeah. But just taking it out of the fight there just results in a reset, and that's exactly what we saw. Okay, so you don't have the cat there, so you have respawn advantage. Down 2, but you're in a bad spot. Nice pipe, that's good. Again, still holding that corner. Still a bad spot to be holding regardless. Good reaction to that scout there. But does not do anything with that respawn advantage. Again, that lack of aggression is really starting to work against you. Okay, Storms is down. Now go. 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 W key. W key. W key. Okay, good. You're Wing. But again, very slow with it. Very slow with it. Yeah, everybody go. Okay, now jump. 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 A kill. Nice. Jump. 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 Yeah. Okay. If he had jumped when, like, the second that Uber went on you, there's a good chance you actually could have killed both their medic and their demo. Or at the very least, like, separated them so that it was used on nothing. And that way everything except the medic would die, which is, you know, pretty much just as good. But you didn't. Yeah. You're too far away to do any real damage. You got a kill on a soldier, and it didn't even matter. Like, if you jumped instead of killing that soldier, you probably could have gone on top of the medic and either killed him or forced him out. And they pretty much got a Hail Mary onto that cap because you're running out of time. Grinding that Uber, so it's just suicide onto the medic, radio, all G. And now you got to be pushing up with the medic. Everyone should be moving on now. Oh. Pop. Now. That's disappointing. You actually really could have killed that soldier if that crits had gone out. Because that crit makes you want to shoot stuff. And so you wouldn't have had that small delay that you had.
We have captured the control point.
But yeah, that's not your fault. That was just a late pop by a medic. So yeah, they now you have the cap now, but they have the medic and the Uber, and in they come. And that should be a clean wipe for them. But yeah, that wasn't your fault.
Alert! The control point is being captured.
I'm not sure why they gave up that cap to begin with. But yeah, whatever. Oh, that was unlucky. Cool bomb though, cool bomb. Alrighty. See how much we get forwarded this time. Yeah, a bit more passive. No, there it is, there's a forwarding. Oh wow, yeah, see, soldiers are jumping into your face right now. That's why you don't do that. That just happens too much. You're lucky you're in a position too. Like, you already started backing off and that was good. But yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna pause again.
Control point.
Okay. Now, what happened just there? Your team got 2 early picks. You did good damage initially. Your team got 2 picks. Cool. And you ran away. And then your demo got 2 picks. Snowball. That's another example of a snowball. You did good damage, team worked off it. Cool. You ran away. Your team died. That's as simple as it gets. You ran away while you're in a position to deal a lot more damage. And that just opened up their Demoman to do a lot more damage. I'm guessing it wasn't entirely him, but like that's the way it looks right now. And that kind of crap, like by running away from their combo when like you really should be putting pressure onto them, it just takes the pressure off. Obviously, that just opens them up to be able to do whatever the hell they want, and that's what they did. They killed shit. So now at even numbers, you have more ground. They have a sniper, so who knows? It might actually be 4v3 more or less. We'll see what goes on. Yeah, stay in that fight instead. Don't run away when you have an advantage.
Get going.
Cool, that soldier should have died there. Okay, but now you're backed up, so yeah, just give them the ground. And just get ready to repush when your Ubers are even. Okay, good damage coming out there. Okay, start moving in now. You want to start moving in now. Again, take too long there, on top of them. And yeah. Forced to pop in a bad situation. Yeah, you kill a soldier, you're on 25 HP, now on 4. Yeah, just really slow pushing that cap. Ideally, With Ubers, you want to be in position to pop them the moment you get them. Like you don't want to wait like 5 or 6 seconds to get in position, because that's just like a waste of time. It's like start moving a few seconds earlier, get in position to pop, and that situation there you would have avoided that really bad pop, and you're ending up with 4 HP. It still worked out alright. It still worked out. Get the ammo. Please get the ammo. Please get the ammo. Please get the ammo. That's annoying. But yeah, a good team wouldn't have let that happen to them.
The control point is being contested.
Okay, the man's down. That's nice. Med did the right thing to run towards you this time. That was good. Now that soldier has to die. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't your fault. Your team did nothing to protect your medic. You did like 100 damage onto them, or something like that, like 75, whatever. And then 1 rocket killed him. That is not acceptable for the rest of your team, to let someone jump your medic and do nothing about it. That can't happen. You did what you did all you could, but no one else did anything, and that is really, really bad. Okay, go stick your traps up, putting out the spam. That's good, but you've lost players. You can't afford to lose players on Viaduct because of that respawn.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Gas forwarding, he should die. He took 85. Cool.
We have lost the control
He may
point.
stay alive. Alright, that's good. That scat didn't die. Should be mopped up, but he didn't die. Okay, soldier behind you. Against your medic. This same thing's coming back again. Like, whoever your medic is healing is being charged with 100% of protective duties, and that's not how it works. If people actually start to pull their weight with medic protection, your surgeon would die like literally half the time, half as much. Probably even less actually, because every time he's died has been like, well, by like 2 or 3 times, has been just as a result of your team not protecting and just leaving it to whoever's there. Not entirely sure what that was. Maybe it's coordinated with team, or no one followed it up or something. Because yeah, position did a lot of damage there, but just wasn't coordinated, to my guess. But yeah, that your team's just not pulling their weight with medic protection. It's just being relegated to whoever's there, and that has to change. I'm guessing suicide's onto the medic, is my guess. Predicted movement going to there. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you run through that tunnel, it's obviously going to come out. Just, you know, MG strats. Okay, you have Uber now, so they should be starting to move forward. Okay, the way Ubers work is like, you can afford to go in early. Okay, I'm actually going to pause this for you so I can explain this actually. Now, a high div player might disagree with me. I'm not exactly a high div player, so I might be wrong on this, so don't quote me on it. But what it seems like is, with regards to Uber pushes on this kind of situation, is you can afford to move early without a whole number of, like, all 6 people there. Because in an even Uber situation, this is what I'm talking about specifically for even Ubers, because you want to be spreading that Uber around as little as possible. So having those people come in late to the fight, like obviously you time it so it's not like Uber's over, wait half a minute, then they rock up, nothing like that. I mean, it's like you time it so that they're coming in there when your Uber's like half over or just about to fade or whatever. And that way you can push and you can do damage, and you don't have to spread your Uber around as much. Like you won't. There's no chance of you being forced into a position where you have to multi someone that you wouldn't necessarily want to otherwise. That's what it seems to me anyway. So what you could have done there is you could have just gone with that Uber. Like when you died, your 5 second respawn. You could have just said like wait until you're onto 3 and then told the team to go. That way they'd be like already just like starting to go to the doors and moving like in towards the actual cap by the time you respawn, and then you can just like catch up to them. The Uber might be a little bit, might be through a little bit, whatevs. But the point is like you won't be there to take unnecessary Uber, and you can just catch up and help deal damage like in the post-Uber fight. You'll be there to mop up, and you'll be on full health as a result. And that's what it seems like to me, is that's just a more efficient way to use Ubers. Again, if a better player than myself corrects you on that, well, by all means, go with that. But that's just what it seems to me. That's just my impression. And surgeon drops. That's done. That's it there.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Okay, so you probably have time to build up an Uber, but you're going to be cutting it so close to want to risk it. So right now, something along those lines, but not so aggressively. I think what you wanted to do there is just wanted to like sit back and just want to try and work damage output, try and out DM the other team. Cause that's what Vidox is about. This is about DM. It's about damage. Raw damage output is what wins Vidox. So you probably could have just like afforded to sit back, maybe on the cliff or something, and just spam up onto the cap, put out a couple hundred damage, and just get your team to jump in on it. Because you really don't have the time to build up move or anything. So like that, you may as well do that. That's pretty much the best way to do it. Yeah, if like really overextended here, and cut off your team, there it is. Yeah, your team got forced back. You were forward. Your team was back dealing with stuff in their face. You were cut off, and yeah, just overextended. Bad position.
3, 2, 1. You failed.
And that's GG. Yeah. And the damage is going to keep on going. Well, I'll just close that, I guess. Okay, yeah. Pretty much everything I said in this review is stuff that does need to be fixed pretty much immediately. A lot of stuff to work on. But like, it's all like Div 6, you're a new player. You haven't got that much experience. It is to be expected to not be that great. So yeah, show this vid to the rest of your team. Have everyone look over it and just talk about what I discussed. Come to your conclusions, take certain parts from it what you will, and yeah, just keep on improving. This has been Cruz from Cruz Go Cuts, and I'll see you guys next time.